Hey everybody, T-Man again, bringing you guys another motherfucking video. This video is a video I've been wanting to do for a very long time. My review of the WWE Network. Speaking over a 1 year anniversary, or almost a 1 year anniversary of the WWE Network. And guys, I've had the WWE Network since day one here in the good old United States of America when it launched. I remember, man, I was counting down, man, when they announced that they were having this 24-hour live channel with every single pay-per-view from ECW, WCW, and WWE. I was thrilled, guys. I was thrilled, and you know, this is a video I've been wanting to do for a long time, and I postponed it. And you know, after watching it for a full year, now I really want to do this review, and I'm going to say a lot of things I like about this, and a lot of things I don't. First of all, it's cool having every single pay-per-view for pretty much free, like $10, like all the pay-per-views, like, because let's just face it, I mean, before they did this network, I never ordered every pay-per-view. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I downloaded the shit the very next day, now I watched it. Now, but if it was a really big pay-per-view, I would order it. Okay, I would order it if it was a big one like a SummerSlam, or if there was really a good storyline I wanted to see on the odd pay-per-views. But like Money in the Bank always stands out, because I always wanted to see where that storyline would always go, so I always ordered Money in the Banks. But it's really nice for $9.99. It really is a great value, and I'm gonna say everything I like about it and everything I don't like about it, and things that could improve on the channel. But I do believe that, man, if you're a wrestling fan just like me, just love in-ring work and love wrestling from all eras, you're really going to like this WWE Network. I mean, absolutely great. I mean, other than saving money on pay-per-views, watch any events you want, you know. Now, let me tell you a little bit of the things I wish it would have more of. Just a few months ago, they just recently put 2 years worth of Nitro on there, 95 and 96. It's pretty cool. They have the WCW Clash of the Champions series that started in the 80s. That's really cool. They just put on the Saturday night's main event from WWF. That's really cool. But what I really wish they would do, now you think about all the libraries the WWE has, okay? They have all the wrestling libraries from pretty much from all the promotions from back in the territory days, okay? They have all of that. What I wish they would do is, I really wish they would utilize their library a little better. Even though, like, they have such a big library, I don't think they're using the WWE Network to its full capacity. I mean, especially their 24-hour channel. I mean, their 24-hour live channel that they have, I mean, it really sucks. I mean, their library is great, and the stuff they have, the 250,000 worth of content on demand, is really great, but their 24-hour channel absolutely sucks. You put it on, and like right now, I think I was looking earlier, but what was on for the day, got Total Divas, old episodes of Total Divas. I think you might have a SmackDown 15th anniversary special hosted by Edge and Christian from a while back. Just the same things over and over. You always get Countdown on all the time. I mean, they could utilize their library a lot better, and the way they can use their channel and also put more content on their on-demand service is every day show a new promotion. But what I mean by that, not new promotion, showing something from the back, their weekly series. Like, for instance, on Saturdays, they should have, like, the good old days, the NWA/WCW 605, Saturday night wrestling, you know, because ever since God knows since TBS was around, they had 605 every Saturday night, which when WCW got it, then it turned into WCW Saturday Night. You know, show the good old days, you know, that weekly NWA promotions at 605 with Dusty Rhodes, Ric Flair. Show that on Saturday nights. Show that on Saturday nights. Their weekly thing. Sunday, you could show like the AWA, their weekly thing. You could show all the different promotions. The World Class Championship Wrestling. Show that on Wednesdays. Every single day, show a different promotion and have a lineup. And they have think about how many different wrestling programs there's been in all promotions, not just WWE, but AWA, NWA, World Class, everything you can think of. They have the libraries of all those, okay? And not to mention, if you really want to put your mind to it, if WWE really wanted to put their mind to it, they could do it where, just all day long, just show different stuff. But of course, your prime time will be 5 o'clock here in the West Coast, 8 o'clock over there. Show something cool. You could still show like your original programming. I mean, like, goddamn, they're still showing the first seasons of Legends House on the 24-hour streaming channel. Still, okay, you don't have to show that. Why don't you show WWF Superstars, the Pro Wrestling? WCW Pro. All these different type of wrestling programs. You show like each of those each day. Oh my God, man. Your network could be great. Talk about, and not to mention, like old fans, man, it's like me. You're reliving your childhood, okay? You're reliving your childhood, and then you might be seeing legends you've never seen. I would like to see some stuff from the 70s and 80s. WWE owns all this libraries from all the promotions. It's time to put those out. And then, like, I was watching the documentary of AWA. I would love to see Hulk Hogan, $1 Million Man, Mr. Perfect, when he was AWA champion, and before they became mega names in WWE. I would like to see all those guys, because if you think about it, back in the day when Vince McMahon went global back in the 84 and 85 with Hulk Hogan, he put together an all-star team of guys. He took guys from all the promotions, everybody that was big in all promotions, and then that's how the WWF exploded. How we know today is from all those promotions. So, he took the best from all of that. And think about it. If we saw all that, if you start putting those AWAs, NWAs, start putting those things on a weekly basis, showing a new episode every single week, and showing it from the start all the way up, man, when those guys all leave the territory, I think we'll start looking back on those WWE days and like, wow, these are big names. I remember when Mr. Perfect was the AWA champion, and then not to mention, kids might see the difference of wrestling today. And when they hear old fogies like us talk about the good old days of wrestling, what's wrong with wrestling today, they'll know exactly what we talked about when it's all on the network. I just don't think that they're utilizing the network the way it could be used. But like I said, it's hard to complain when they do have a lot of good content on there. They have a great content, and I'm not saying not show all their specials. Continue to show. You got 24 hours in a day, guys. You could put WWE Superstars from the old days, or WCW Pro, or WCW Worldwide, or WWE WrestleFest, or whatever those old shows the WWF showed. You guys could show that during the day. Then in the evening, have your 3 hours of block entertainment. And if you don't, well, like I said, on a Saturday night, show NWA 605 TBS. There's a lot of great stuff out there, man. And I think eventually, hopefully, once when WWE ever gets smart, or whoever's operating their network, like Triple H or whatever, goes through the network whenever he has a chance, says, hey, what's missing? And because I know Triple H likes all those old wrestling promotions and all that, it would be great to have all that stuff on there. They could be utilizing it a lot better, but at the same time, they do have a lot of good stuff on there. They do a really good job, of course, putting old episodes of Raw. When the network started, it started from 93. Monday Night Raw's from 93 when it started, and every week they put like 5 episodes on there. Right now, we're about a year into the network, and they have all the way up to mid-96 in a row. So you can watch from 93 all the way to mid 96, all in a row right now. And right now I'm currently on 96 right now. I've been rewatching all those Raws all the way from 93 to 96, and I'll tell you one thing what's sad is even with the bad gimmicks from 95 and 96 of WWE, with the cartooning Duke the Dumpster Roshi and Hunter Hearst Helmsley's horrible gimmick when he first came in, the Hogman and Mark Spuckplarg, Holly, and all those horrible gimmicks, the show was still better back then than it is today. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna keep it nice, a nice good 10-minute review. Anyways, guys, if you guys want to hear my recommendation, if you guys don't have the network, if you're a wrestling fan, there's a lot of content on there. If you like WCW, there is 2 years worth of Nitro. I wish they would put more WCW television programs on there. There is all the pay-per-views on there. There is some great, they have pretty much all the documentary series they've done, they pretty much have on there, except the really new ones. The really new ones they haven't put up yet, but they're always putting new content on the network. I love the network. I go on there at least once a day. Anyways, guys, this will conclude my review of the WWE Network. Hopefully you like this one. I'll see you for the next. Later, guys.